2023 Genesis GV70 2.5T follows 3.5T. I was very satisfied with the Genesis GV70. I recently compared BMWs. Like the first car we reviewed, both are 3.5T 6-cylinder versions. Do you have any information about the 4-cylinder model? We found that the base model GV70 sacrificed little compared to its more powerful sibling. The 2.5T model is powered by the same 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine found in other Genesis vehicles, Hyundai Sonata N-Line, Kia K5 GT, Kia Sorento. In this form, it makes 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque over a wide rev range from 1,650 to 4,000, which is much less than 375 horsepower. Torque from the 3.5T.6 twin-turbo V-twin engine is rated at 391 pound-feet, still not bad for a Turbo 4. The standard 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive are also shared with the GV70 3.5T. However, the limited slip rear differential offered for the 6-cylinder engine is not sold in this country. Because of its lower power output, the Turbo 4 takes an extra second to reach 60 miles per hour. 5.6 seconds for the 2.5T. This makes it 75 horsepower less than the twin-turbo V6. Compared to the Audi Q5 45, 5.5 seconds, Volvo XC60 B6, 6.6 seconds, and BMW X330i, 6.1 seconds, this is embarrassing. It can run the quarter mile in 14.1 seconds at 99 miles per hour, compared to 13.3 seconds at 164 miles per hour for the 6-cylinder model. The stock engine provided plenty of traction even in everyday driving conditions outside of the test track. Response is smooth overall, with little noticeable surge at low throttle speeds on rough terrain. The 8-speed automatic transmission is a smoother and more efficient partner for the Turbo 4 than his 8-speed dual-clutch transmissions used by Hyundai and Kia. Pros: discreet handling, stylish interior, decent acceleration. The artificially enhanced sound of the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine can be heard at 3 different volume levels, as can the sound of the twin-turbo V6 engine, but it's no less appealing. If you're looking for a car, the GV70 2.5T is the quietest option. The value he recorded at 110 miles per hour was just 65 dB/a, much lower than the 73 dB/a he recorded while driving at the same speed in a G70 sedan. Both are better than the 3.5T, and noise levels are lower than luxury SUVs that cost well over $60,000, such as the Cadillac Escalade, Lincoln Navigator, and Lexus LX 600. It takes a long 177 feet to come to a complete stop from 110 miles per hour. That's better than the 180-foot figure we got in our long-term early testing of the 3.5T, but still short of the 175-foot mark set by the X3 or the 164-foot mark set by the XC60. The GV70 and GV80 offer adjustable brake pedal sensitivity, but we can't say one is better than the other. According to the EPA, the 4-cylinder GV70 gets better fuel economy than the 3.5T, which is no surprise. EPA fuel economy ratings of 22 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway are on par with, or within 1 mile per gallon of, the X3 xDrive, XC60, Q5, and Infiniti QX50. However, opting for 21-inch wheels reduces fuel economy by 3 miles per gallon city/2 mpg highway, bringing it closer to the V6 version. Equipped with 19-inch advanced trim wheels, our test vehicle achieved 28 miles per gallon, the same as the EPA says it can achieve at 125 miles per hour on the highway. That's a whopping 5 miles per gallon improvement over the 3.5T in the same test. Disadvantages include the lack of expensive additional equipment and low capacity for transporting heavy loads. The adaptive suspension on the 3.5T is a nice feature, but we didn't miss it on the 2.5T and found we were happy with the traditional setup. Cracked sidewalks, common in spring in the Northeast, fill up quickly. It's not as robust as the 3.5T Sport mode, but it's still better than the competition. On the skid pad he registered a slip of 82 centimos. This is equivalent to 3.5T. If you need to free a stuck rear end, the stabilization system can be completely disabled. The 6-cylinder car we drove previously was in top-level sport prestige trim, but our 2.5T advanced test car was still very good. With its oval shape and numerous brushed metal details, the GV70 Space Cabin continues to be one of the most interesting models on the market. The GV70 seat is more comfortable than his 3.5T Sport Prestiges and has a wide range of adjustments. In Sport Plus mode, you can choose between lower thigh flares and side reinforcements for even more firmness. GV70 cares about your posture just like your mother does. The Ergo Motion driver seat automatically adjusts to the optimal position, no tuck, by entering your height, inseam and weight. However, the recommended position was a radical Detroit tilt, which didn't seem quite right. The GV70 central touchscreen measures 14.5 inches. Fitting the content you want to display into the small format of a widescreen infotainment screen can be very difficult. The 2.5T lacks some premium features, but is otherwise reasonably equipped, especially considering the price. Base price for the 4-cylinder GV70 is $42,595.